Hello, I'm consulting on the Southeast Market Pipeline, which includes the Sabal Trail Transmission and Hillabee project. This pipeline will transport natural gas through three states, Florida, Alabama, and Georgia, for a combined total of 686 miles. The pipeline affects 12 counties: Alachua, Citrus, Gilchrist, Hamilton, Lake, Levy, Marion, Orange, Osceola, Polk, Sumter, and Suwannee in Florida. Sabal Trail Transmission will energize millions, meeting the increase in demand for power by natural gas in the southeastern United States. Spectra Energy, NextEra, and Duke Energy will benefit from the power generated from Sabal Trail Transmission. This pipeline will transport over 1 billion cubic feet per day of natural gas for distribution companies, industrial users, and natural gas-fired power generators. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, determines where the pipelines will be placed, and the Department of Transportation Pipeline and Hazardous Material Safety Administration, or PHMSA, is responsible for ensuring safe transportation of hazardous material through the pipelines. PHMSA follows the federal pipeline safety laws for over 2 million miles of hazardous material across the United States. There are several environmental advantages and disadvantages that can have an impact on the Sabal Trail pipeline. The pipelines will potentially save time and fuel costs by eliminating high volume transported by rail and semi-tanker trucks. Manufacturing, construction, and maintenance jobs will boost the economy. And this new pipeline will generate energy to almost 20 million users currently residing and visiting in Florida. The pipeline has many disadvantages that can also have an impact on the transmission pipeline. Water flowing underneath the pipes may cause the pipe to work improperly, causing underwater flow interruptions, which can be an issue but also a nightmare in Florida. Florida is on top of limestone, and when combined with carbonic acid from rainwater, porous rock that may create sinkholes may form as a result from copious amounts of rain. Many residents in Florida have complained that they smelled an odor since the pipelines have started working. And natural gas is odorless, and operators add an odorant call number captain to alert operators and residents if the pipelines are leaking. Hazardous liquids should have no impact on aquifers because of the depth of the aquifer. And PHMSA state that because natural gas is lighter than air, the gas should not have any impact on the aquifers, waterways, and people. Health concerns to people and the environment should always be considered and a determining factor for placement of the pipelines. Advantages such as safety results in fewer fatalities and incidents on roads and rail systems. This advantage will prevent millions of people from being exposed daily from accidents. And transporting fuel through the pipeline to the gas-generating plants will produce less carbon dioxide than the coal transported through the rail system to coal-generating plants. Natural gas transmission has a less invasive health impact to the environment and people working directly with the compression stations. There is concern among environmentalists that the pipelines will contaminate Florida's beautiful waterways and aquifers, especially the Suwannee, Santa Fe, and Withlacoochee rivers and springs. Natural gas should not have an impact on our waterways and aquifers because the methane gas is lighter than air and should dissipate and not cause any harm. Natural gas can be problematic in confined spaces, shifting oxygen resulting in breathing problems. Approximately $755 million will be gained after 1 year of construction of the pipeline. A total of $74 billion will net in total economic output. And Sabal Trail Pipeline will employ 5,667 people and retain 527 jobs after the project is complete. Construction will begin in 2020 for new compression stations, bringing in new jobs, continuing to have a financial impact on local and state economies. Geology testing should be completed to determine if sinkholes are present or will develop in the future. Frequent water testing of waterways on aquifers will protect the public and the environment. SCADA technology and smart pigs allow the operators to monitor the entire pipeline system at one time. This technology will also detect any anomalies if there's a problem. The Southeast Market Pipeline, including Sabal Trail Transmission and the Hillabee project, should be a success if the necessary monitoring steps are followed. Natural gas is still the cleaning of the fossil fuels, even though methane and carbon dioxide is emitted when burning. And PHMSA should continue to maintain the pipelines according to regulation with field compliance inspections. And FERC should continue to monitor compression stations for safety. Meeting the natural gas needs for distribution companies, industrial users, and natural gas-fired power generators will help make the project and achieve the goal of the energy companies and the consumer. This concludes my consultation.